Hello, welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And by popular demand, by everybody who is not me, this one is R-Type for Commodore 64. Now, if you are new to my channel, I guess I should point out that I fucking detest this game with a passion. I hate every version of it, whether it's the Commodore original, the Amiga version, the Commodore 64 version, or whichever fucking version. Now, back in the day, I did not have this. I had the Amiga version, and thankfully I got it a copied version. I didn't buy it. Fuck me, I would have been unbelievably pissed off if I had actually paid money for this. So why do I detest it? I mean, well, it all boils down to one thing. Prior to this game, not just prior to 1988, prior to this particular game, I was a huge fan of shoot 'em ups, and they were my favourite genre of game. I had a fucking slew of them for me Commodore 64. A lot of them were somewhat difficult. I mean, you know, I had games like Revenge 2 and Mega Apocalypse, which is fucking difficult. Crazy Comics before that, and you know, all sorts. I never consider myself to be, you know, a shoot 'em up expert. I'm not even close. But you know, I did manage to complete some shoot 'em ups. Whizball springs to mind. I did manage to complete that, which I was quite proud of, and still am. It's not the most challenging of shoot 'em ups that you're ever likely to find, but it still does take quite some doing. That changed when R-Type came along. Now, I never played the Commodore version back in the day because it never appeared down the arcades in Southend, and we used to get just about every fucking new game, you know, within, like, you know, a couple of weeks of it being released. It would be down the Southend seafront, and yet we never got R-Type, and I couldn't figure out why. I also never sort of like tweaked that back in the day, whenever R-Type got mentioned in magazines like, you know, Ace or Games Machine or even Zap 64, they would sometimes do like sections on coin-op arcade games. All they ever mentioned was the graphics, about how great it looked. They never mentioned the gameplay. And it wasn't until I got my copy of the Amiga version that I found out why. Because it's fucking ludicrously hard. Or at least I think it is. And let's face it, when it's a video that I am recording and giving my opinion is the one that counts. So I think the game is far too fucking difficult. It is unbearably frustrating. I suppose I've got to actually play it to demonstrate why. So, well, before I start, I will point out there is one good thing about it. This title music is by Chris Hillsbeck, and I actually prefer this Commodore 64 tune to the classic R-Type theme on the Amiga version. I think the only reason for that is because I was very familiar with the Amiga version. The only reason I would ever load up the Amiga game so I could listen to the music. I wouldn't play the fucking game. I hated it. So yeah, I'm not as familiar with this particular tune. And I just think it's great. This is one of my favourite pieces of game music on the Commodore 64. That's where, you know, the good points of this game ends. Let's get this over with. Fuck off. Right, it is a multi-load, but it doesn't take very long for the levels to load up. Prepare to be stunned, but not for any of the right reasons. Because I really am utter shite at this game. But I'm not sorry about that, because I fucking hate this game with a fucking passion. Now, although it hasn't done it yet, there are occasions when your shots seem to go straight through the enemy ships, which is annoying to put it mildly, especially when your ship is so fucking slow to start with. Now, I need this fucking thing to get on the front. Get on the fucking front, you piece of cunt. Where the fucking hell is it going? Right, okay, it's finally there. So I've already got further than I usually do on the Amiga version. If you think I'm joking, check my video out where I review the Amiga version. Now, one thing this does have over the Amiga version is that we now have the background that's faded in. Now, the Amiga version doesn't do that, which is ludicrous. Commodore 64 version does it, but the Amiga one doesn't. Now, this thing I'm just passing through, all these, like, whatever they are, that's supposed to be rotating, but for some reason on the 64 version it doesn't. So, right, let's go and grab the Outrider, or whatever it's called. Make use of this power up. Now I have the missile. So I'm doing quite okay for power ups, but of course now I'm at a point where if I lose a life, I lose all power-ups. I'm going to leave that. That gives me the beam laser back again, but this particular weapon I've got is much more useful for the boss, which I'm now approaching, which I can scarcely believe. Notice the glitching of the scrolling there. Now, if memory serves, you just have to keep shooting around this area. I say memory serves, it's because I recently watched the Gansty's review of this. Fuck me, I've actually done it. That's the first time I've ever fucking done the boss of level 1. Alright, so we go on to level 2. Where the fuck has level 2 gone? It's taken me to level 3. I fucking hate this level. Alright, well, it appears that my version, my disk image is a bit fucked up because it's gone straight from level 1 to level 3. So I've skipped level 2 altogether. Not by choice, I hasten to add. I say, well... this is not going to help the video at all because so I detest this level like you will. I just think, you know, you spend so much time standing around doing fuck all because there's nothing to shoot at. You got to wait for it to actually, you know, appear on screen. Fucking hell. It has somewhat taken the wind out of my sails though, because I now want to know where the fuck level 2's gone. Right, so now I've got to come over here and take out all these cunts and hope they don't fucking blow me up. Right, and now I've got to really get wedged into the corner here because, yeah, it doesn't give you any fucking space to move. Now, I have a feeling this is where I have to now get my blaster, or that shield thing, onto the rear of the ship. Anyway, let's get on the review then. Graphically, yeah, okay, it's alright. Have I fucked up here? Because am I now stuck in this section? Yeah. There we go. No, alright, so yeah, I'm now fucked. It's you fucking piece of cunt. And does that mean I've now got to do the entire level, yet from scratch, but I haven't got the fucking shield thing, so those shots from... Oh, fuck off, just fucking kill me. What a fucking load of cunt. Now, where the fuck did level 2 go? That's what I want to know. Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, there's no way I'm fucking subjecting myself to this game again, so, you know... I'm just going to have to review this with level 2 missing, it seems. So, anyway, yeah, so, as I was saying, let's get the review underway. Graphically, you can't say graphically it's shit, it isn't. It does look pretty good. Of course, back in the day, that seemed to be the only thing anyone ever mentioned about R-Type was how it looked. So yeah, graphically it was always going to be R-Type's strong point. As far as I'm concerned, it's only fucking good point. In terms of audio, I think the main menu, title screen music is great, but that fucking thing just would not get on attached to the fucking front. So now I'm playing it like I usually do. So anyway, yeah, so audio, yeah, I like the title music. The rest of the music I think is so, but at least there are sound effects as well as music. We do actually get the two together. I wasn't even fucking looking what I was doing there. So that's okay. Gameplay. The gameplay is fucking contemptible. The game's far too fucking difficult. It starts off with the small fact that your ship barely fucking moves at the start. So you try and do that. Try and get up there to face the enemy ships. And you just can't get there quick enough. So you end up ploughing into the fucking things. And then, something I absolutely cannot stand in shoot-em-ups, which happens from level 2 onwards. Just about everything that you can shoot on screen takes multiple hits to be destroyed. You can't just shoot it and there it is. You have to shoot it about fucking, several billion times, and then it finally fucking blows up. Like, oh, fucking good of you. Get on there. Finally remembered that if you press space it hooks up. There we go. Alright, take you lot out, and you cunt. So yeah, I hate the whole multiple hits to blow up anything, and so on this game that's just about everything once you get to level 2. I also detest restart points, which this game has in abundance, and I hate the fact that it takes away all of your fucking power-ups, all of your weapons. I mean, you've lost a life, that's enough. Oh no, it isn't. No, we've got to really make sure that you're fucked off with the whole fucking thing, and just make it pretty much impossible for you to progress in any way. Cheers. Now obviously the conversion, that's no fault of the conversion. It's a conversion of the arcade coin op, so it has to have that in there. So that's another reason why I detest the game in general. It's already too fucking hard, and then they come along and say, right, when you lose a life, you're going to lose all of your weapons, and we're just going to make it so you may as well fucking give up. It's the this is the one that really sort of inspired the likes of fucking Gradius 3 and Vulcan Venture before it. It can't be an enjoyable shoot 'em up that you can play, now and then. No, it's got to be an absolute fucking cunt. And speaking of absolute cunt, I don't know what it is about that fucking boss. I'm shooting it in the right place over and over again. No, it don't do fuck all. Now I've got to somehow, well, at least I actually got to speed up. Right, get on the front. Fucking thing. How the fuck am I supposed to get through this with no fucking beam lasers to take out the fuckers at the bottom like that? Oh, fucking army's killing me. I'm too old to play fucking shoot 'em ups these days. I cannot believe I've reached a point where I have pretty much as many power-ups as if I was still on my first life. That's got to be a first. I was fucking lucky there, nearly picked up that one. I don't want the beam laser back. So graphically good, sound is okay in one part, but only one part, and the gameplay is contemptible fucking heap of shit. I'm not a fan of the game, shockingly. I'm gonna fuck this up again, ain't I? There you go. Fuck me, I've done it twice. Now, what level is it gonna load this time? Yep, it's gone to, well, now royally fucked up level 3. So clearly my disc image is fucking bollocksed up. I don't care because I fucking hate the game anyway, so once I've done this review, which I now have, I'm just going to delete it anyway. So there you go, that's R-Type. I've always hated it, always will. I score it fuck off out of 10. I did say in the last retro review that I would be covering games, like a couple of games that I can't stand. I wasn't joking. I wish I was. Anyway, that brings this review mercifully to an end, and we'll see you at the next one, where it will undoubtedly be better than this. Maybe.